Oh, hello, everyone.
Oh, hi.
What's going on, Kev?
Nothing. What are we doing?
We are off
We're on a podcast?
to one hell of a start here.
Yeah, we are. Started the music late.
We've done the show 136 times before, and it's like this was the first one.
This is my first time. I remember my first time.
I remember my first time. Oh, my goodness.
Do you, though?
Yeah. Speaking of... You know,
What, was it March 1st? Wait, no, it was like February, like, 28th.
no, I don't remember exactly what day it was. I just
No, I'm saying the podcast.
Oh.
Your first time on a podcast. That's ridiculous, Chad.
So our sound is weird.
Why is our sound weird?
I don't know. Apparently
Who's
the
saying our
comments
sound's
on the live stream, something's...
What's off? What do you think's off?
I don't know.
I don't know. These are loud. These are this. These are that. Yeah, I'm plugged in.
Echo-like.
Echo. I don't know.
Well,
I sound normal, I think.
You turn that off. Turn the music off. Let's see what happens.
Music's off.
Echo E.
Hey.
Is that better? E? Hopefully,
better?
let us know. Oh, better.
Oh, better. Oh.
So thanks
Zach's from Wisconsin.
Dylan and Zach. Thank you for the feedback, and thank you for joining the show live.
Zach, where are you from? Where is Zach from? Do we know? Do you remember?
Zach Attack. I don't know.
Zach, tell us where you're from real quick. Because not always do people say, unless they're from Wisconsin.
Zach might have left.
Come back, Zach.
That's okay.
That's fine.
So this is Candid Athletic Training, and you have reached us.
Yes. At the old Brew Fitness in Milwaukee.
Oh, that's good. Zach says he's
from New York, works in Maryland. And
Yeah.
you say Ope? Interesting. Maybe you got that from us.
Welp.
Ope?
I don't say Ope.
Yes, you do.
No chance.
I guarantee you don't know you do, but you do.
Next time I do it, call me out.
Okay. I'll try to listen, but I say it all the time. I bend over picking out my backpack and I go, Ope.
I knew that about you.
Absolutely. I make a lot of sounds.
Sounds.
That's why I'm really good for podcasting, because I make sounds.
With my mouth.
With my mouth.
So we've got a unique show for you tonight. We're going to just bounce around. It's not going to be... We're just going to do what we want to do. We're going to talk about what we want to do. Yeah, it's not going to be the same every week.
No.
Tonight's going to be a little different.
You know, screw the producers and the director of this show. They can't tell us what to do. That made it sound like we have producers and directors.
We're gonna. Well, that's you.
That's you too.
Executive producer. What are you drinking? Shadowed?
Unshadowed. It's a Hefeweizen.
What makes it the shadow
I don't know.
unshadowed?
Vibrant.
So that would be just at night.
Well,
because you can't have a shadow at night.
Well, I mean, it's vibrant as the summer sun and uber refreshing. This unfiltered wheat ale is soft on the palate with an effervescent finish. So it's unshadowed. I don't know. It's a local, it's not Milwaukee. It's like a Madison brewery.
Interesting. Never heard of it.
Madison, Wisconsin. Ale Asylum.
Ale.
They make some pretty good beers.
Madison or Ale Asylum?
Both.
Yeah.
There's some good breweries out in Madison.
For sure. They can drink.
They can drink just as well as Wisconsinites can. Milwaukeeans can.
Yeah. Well, welcome again. This is Candid Athletic Training. Let's do our
feature sponsor.
Thank yous. The official sponsor of the Candid Athletic Training podcast
HealthyRoster.com.
Healthy Roster. Check them out, www.healthyroster.com. They are let's just cut the crap. They are the best EMR out there.
Don't cut the crap. Don't cut it.
Have you ever cut a crap?
You ever pinched one off?
Oh, that all the time. More often than I prefer. Usually because
Really?
I'm there and the wife needs something. And it's like, oh, God,
Oh,
here we
come
go.
on. Oh.
But yeah, I have.
You know what my
I have
wife
pinched
does?
a loaf.
So I think we've talked about this on
Hold
the
on, I'm going to
podcast.
take the graphic
Oh,
down so
yeah.
they can see you.
HealthyRoster.com for
Check 'em
all
out.
of your EMR needs.
Yeah. All right. So tell me what
Just had a
she does.
Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm a private pooper.
Yeah.
I am not a
Door
leave
open.
the door open. I'm actually a private go to the bathroom no matter what. Like, I don't really need you standing next to me or anything like that. Not that I'm afraid of public bathrooms or anything, but at my own abode, I am going to try to have as much privacy as possible. My wife loves to be like, oh, this is the time that I need to go in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, it is clockwork. It is absolute clockwork. Like, I go in the bathroom, I wait for her to be done. She's done with everything she needed to do. And
no,
I'm like,
she's not.
And I said, are you out of the bathroom? Are you done in the bathroom? Yes. And I go in there. It's like I have like a little shadow. And it's like, what?
Unshadowed.
Unshadowed. And then she knows now. She knows now the poop routine.
I have a similar problem at my house. If I go now, I take a long time in the bathroom. I just want to sit. I just want to sit,
and that's why I think I should have my privacy.
I sit. I'll scroll social media, whatever. I just want to sit. It's like a break. It's a mental break. Going to the bathroom is more like I need to sit down and just chill out for a second. The problem is my significant other feels the need that like, hey, I have to go. You got to get up. I'm like, what? You can't wait until I'm done?
No.
You can't wait?
Hold that.
So it's like, oh, man, I'm sorry.
That's kind of similar, actually.
She's like the trump card.
Yeah.
She trumps her pee trumps my pee, so she's the big, I'm the little whatever.
You know what happens to the ladies, though?
You ever play?
Trumps?
You played euchre?
I have played euchre once in my life.
If you're not from Wisconsin, you probably haven't played sheep's head. But
I'm not a big card
It's a trump
person.
Card game, yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't, I mean, I shouldn't say I didn't grow up playing card games.
I love
my
them.
family did.
Yeah.
I just didn't get into them.
I love
board games left and right, but I can't for the life of me remember how to play certain card games.
Zach says euchre is my shit. Zach, try a game of sheep's head. It's like euchre on steroids.
Right? That's what I hear.
It's way more thinking. It's great.
My family found a new card game / like it's a board. I mean, you have to buy certain cards, but it's called Flinch, and it's freaking awesome. It's a really good game.
What's it called?
Flinch. Like made you flinch, right? It's called Flinch. That's a really good game. It's really old.
It's old?
Really old.
I'm surprised I haven't heard it.
It's difficult to find the cards for it, but my mom did because she goes to like antique stores and stuff. Really Flinch. Fun game. So if anybody's ever played Flinch, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
is there anything funny going on in these comments? Because we need to make all these people that are listening to this podcast 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks later jealous that they're not seeing comments about strippers. They're not seeing comments about
private dancer.
Private dancers. I'm sorry. About how Rick used to be the producer, but he's not on right now. I don't see him. He's not the producer. You on the comment section right now, you are actually the directors of this show currently, because if you want to get us on a tangent, you just tell us what to talk about and we'll start talking about it.
Yeah, we can't even keep our own train of thought going.
Did we start the show yet?
Yeah, we did. So we thank Healthy Roster. We have, I think you mentioned Brew Fitness MKE. That's where we're at. So thank you to Ryan and the folks for letting us steal their place. It's a fun place to do a podcast for sure.
Shagun's cleaning up over there,
making heavy weights,
putting weights away. Just every once in a while, walking past us, showing how big a biceps he has.
I thought about a weight.
I'm thinking about moving that weight over there, but like maybe in a couple weeks.
Mental exercise is important. Yeah. So, here's sweet.
Hold on.
All right,
Zach, is that how you spell euchre?
Yeah, it is.
What?
Yeah.
It's not like Bob Euchre?
No.
Oh, dang it. I thought it was named after Bob Euchre. Euchre.
Yeah. Euchre. That is how you spell it. EUCHRE. Euchre. Okay. If you have not heard, we did make the finals of the podcast awards.
We did.
People's Choice Podcast Awards.
Again, by the way.
For the second year in a row. So thank you to everybody that listens to the show, and thank you to everybody that voted for us. If you don't listen to the show, So it's nice that people support us, whether they listen or not. We'll find out. We'll find out if we are. I don't even know if anything I just said made sense. Probably not. My head is spinning right now.
Like, why wouldn't we support these guys?
Well, I'm just saying, if you listen to the show, or maybe you just follow us on social media, but if they just follow us on social media, they're not hearing this, whatever.
You remember like the first couple of weeks we came out, and there was that one person that didn't really like our show?
Stephanie.
Oh, wow. He remembers the name. I didn't remember the name.
The negative ones are the ones that stick out. In fact,
do you remember any other negative ones?
No, that was we do have a couple 1-star reviews, but
there was definitely one person that was like, if you really want me to help you with all this research, to like really,
she didn't understand the premise of the show.
Like we talked about it numerous times.
So if you're listening to this,
we are the equivalent of the dude walking around eating pizza on the side of the street, just giving his candid review of pizza.
Yeah, for Barstool.
That's the Barstool guy, right?
Yeah.
Man, that guy's done a lot of things, though.
Yeah. So if you did vote, and hopefully you checked the box that said you want to be in the finals ballot, you want to be one of the official, and they selected 10,500 people from everyone that voted in the preliminary round. They're taking the top 10,500 people to vote in the finals, and I actually am one of those people this year. I was not last year. You were last year.
I was.
So I'm doing it this year.
Why do you think it was 10,500?
I don't know. It's just a weird number. I'm not sure.
Why does my head go there? Why does my head go? Why 500 more?
I'm not sure. I'm right there with you. I agreed. I thought it was a weird number.
Why isn't it 10,501?
Yeah. So make sure to check your email, check your spam box. It might have gone to your spam box. It's from the podcast awards. It allows you to go through and vote on all these categories, which would be fun. So, yeah. What do we got, Kevin? We're going to do a unique show. We're not going to follow the same script as every other week. We're going to do a few of the same things, but we actually have. We're just going to say we're going to do 3 feature topics tonight. We got a triple header of feature topics, so we're going to cut some of the other segments out.
Also, Rick Cox just showed up, so the producer's finally on the show.
Yeah.
So therefore, we had to come up with this random show.
Yeah.
And now we're going to do something weird.
That's why my intro was so bad. I didn't have one. I didn't have a producer.
We're going to do something weird.
Yep. All
right, where do you want to go?
I guess we hit this button, weekly topics. Whoop.
Kevin Joyce wants some pick one.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any pick ones off the top of your head?
Sure.
Give me a pick one.
Favorite candy?
Pick
it's
one.
It's not athletic training.
Okay. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That was easy.
Easy.
Okay. Pick one.
Everybody likes pick one. It was a big hit from last week. That's good. You want to do an athletic training pick one?
Sure.
TheraBand color.
Blue.
Black. Black. Oreo. Yeah, favorite. Okay, yeah, favorite. Everyone's Oreo, Twix. There is a small delay. Hopefully not as long. Yeah.
On their end, it's not delayed, though.
Well,
it's only on our end.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it in a second.
So, favorite TheraBand color.
Okay.
You said blue. I said black.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Well, you didn't pick a candy.
I gotta go Reese's Peanut Butter Cup too. I agree with you. It's the GOAT. It's absolutely the GOAT. If it's
there's no chance. There's zero chance I'm walking into a gas station and the only thing I'm going in there is for candy, and the only thing I can walk out of there is candy. There's zero chance I'm not grabbing Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
I'll rotate every once in a while. I will mix it up just because
I get one for the rest of your life.
Oh, for the all right, then I'll go peanut butter cups.
Like a wife.
Candy rate's better than the divorce rate.
All right, pick one. Favorite.
Man, they really want this. Yeah.
Soda.
Oh, that's tough for me.
I know.
I got 2 that I really like.
I know. You gotta pick one. One. And if you say sarsaparilla, we know how old you are.
I'm really. What's yours?
Whoa, really? All right. Pass the buck.
Yeah.
One
soda.
One soda. Honestly, it's between Sprite and cherry Pepsi or Coke.
No, you said pick one.
No,
damn it.
No,
You're talking through the process?
I'm talking it through.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with, if I had to have one, Sprite.
That's where I'm at, too. It's Sprite.
Every once in a while.
Or it's A&W Rip Beer.
Yeah.
I got to go.
Green on green on green.
I got to go Sprite.
You know what I just watched?
Something Matthew McConaughey.
No.
Because you went, all right.
I went green on green on green. The newest Tomb Raider. It was the second time I saw it.
Is that with the younger?
Yeah. Not Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
I think it's better. Hot take. I think significantly better than the old Tomb Raider.
All right. We'll watch it. Oh, and the wife says she wants to do the Jurassics with me now that they're on the streaming platforms. So I will maybe post my reaction live, because I know we've talked about I haven't seen any of the Jurassic Park movies. Oh, yeah, she loves them. So she wants to watch them, and what I'll do is when I get done with the very first one, I'll do like a Instagram live, or I'll make a video, something, my instant reaction. Maybe I'll bring you up from downstairs and be like, Kevin, your fucking movie sucks ass. Or Kevin, why didn't you tell me to watch this sooner? Or something like that. I'll get there, but that's coming.
So this is what I worry about when you watch it.
That it's old movie.
Nope.
Hasn't.
I think Jurassic Park.
That's the first one?
The first one. Very first Jurassic Park has.
Does that got
withstood the test of time of like, no, this is still like cinematically, I believe those dinosaurs are real. I'm like the directing of it.
Chris Pratt's not in that one, right?
No.
He's in the newer ones.
Yes.
Okay. Because there was is there 5? Was there like 3 original and then 2 new ones?
5, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. And then I think there's supposed to be a 6th one. No, the original is amazing. And I think you're going to like it. What I worry about is that you aren't going to be able to watch it loud and like be immersed in like part of the experience of Jurassic Park is like feeling when the Tyrannosaurus Rex like steps down on the ground, and it's like it actually you feel the base of that.
So it's really a theater movie.
100% is a theater movie.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're still going to enjoy it. I just think it's going to be tough just for you because of the kid. Like, it's not like you can crank the crap out of your TV.
Oh, that kid, he sleeps through everything.
Yeah? Okay, crank the crap out of your TV.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't even know. Like, hook up some subwoofers and stuff. Try to get the house shaking.
Okay. Hopefully you'll know that we're watching it.
I will absolutely know that you're watching it.
I'll tell you what. I just watched episode 1 of season 3 of Titans. I think you'd really
I almost
like
started
this.
that. I almost started it this weekend. You know what I did instead?
I'm scared that you're not going to like it because there's some segments, there's some parts that are like, all right, this is stupid, but the overall, we're way off on this show. We're off in right wing, left field, right field. We're all over the map. It's okay.
I kind of forgot what this show was about.
Yeah. Titans, which is not Titans is not our fat tonight. We're doing Lord of the Rings.
No, we will
get
do
there
Titans
in a second.
soon, though.
Titans is another comic book. It's a DC. It's basically Robin and some other people. Yeah.
Right?
Well, he starts as Robin. He transitions into Nightwing.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. But
so I almost started watching that.
Yeah, I'm scared you're not going to like it. Maybe
Why?
you will. I don't know. Whatever.
Who cares if I don't like it?
I'll tell you what.
If I don't like
the last
it, then we can
episode
argue
I
about
just
it.
saw was friggin' amazing.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what.
Did they start the 3rd season?
The guy that plays Batman, who is in Game of Thrones, is legit. I kind of he's maybe my favorite version of Batman since. He's actually sneaky a good Batman.
That's a hot take.
Like, he's not Michael. I don't know. I want to.
He's better than Michael Keaton, but not as good as Christian Bale.
It kind of. He's just playing a different version of Batman. He's playing old Batman.
Old Batman. So he's much better than Ben Affleck.
In fact, he's not even Batman in the streets Batman. He's Batman, I'm retired, kind of like. I think he's what Ben Affleck's Batman's supposed to be.
Yeah, but he's hanging on.
He's really good.
He's still flipping tires.
It's Ser Jorah from Game of Thrones.
Interesting.
It's legit. I kind of dig it. And he wasn't even in season 1. They highlight him at the very they didn't even introduce him until season 2, and you're like, oh my God.
That's not a spoiler alert, right?
Not really, no, because at some point they're gonna whatever.
I don't know. Is Titans better than Gotham? 3 seasons of Gotham. First 2 seasons of Gotham are really good.
I think that the first. Okay, it's better than the end of Gotham. Yes,
have not seen it.
It's darker than Gotham.
Darker than Gotham.
Way there's swearing. There's good.
Really?
The action's better. It's just you're not dealing with the A-list characters.
Right.
You're just. It's the B-list, the C-list characters,
right?
But it's cool.
No, I'll watch it. What do you think I watched this weekend though?
You binged something?
I binged one thing.
I'm gonna say Back to the Future.
No,
something new?
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I had some plane rides, so I had to binge some stuff.
It was movie or TV?
TV.
Schitt's Creek.
Nope.
Oh.
WandaVision.
Oh.
So I binged WandaVision.
Did you like it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think even people telling me, "Oh, just get through the first 2 episodes," I think I would have been fine. I really would have been fine. I would have understood.
You're like,
that this is a longer story. I will say.
Oh, so you got Falcon, Winter Soldier next,
Falcon's,
then Loki, and then what if?
Into it, jumping back into it.
What if is 1 episode in?
And then I watched Suicide Squad, the new one,
with the James Gunn one. Did you like that? That's on my to-do list for this week or next week or something.
Idris Elba,
with John Cena.
And John Cena. I will say better than the first one. But it's better
than the second one. Oh, better than the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, now I actually haven't seen Birds of Prey.
Awful.
And I heard that is awful. The latest Suicide Squad is better than the first one, but it's the same.
Okay,
right?
Whatever.
I think
it's fine. Same premise.
Yeah, where
more characters.
Where it elevates is, I think it realizes it's a dumb concept. It's they either needed to make it not cartoony or make it cartoony.
Yeah, and I think poke fun of themselves kind of thing. Yeah.
And I think they finally just said, okay, we really can't make this a very good movie.
Yeah,
this is going to be something that people are like, oh, okay, whatever.
This is why we need another separate podcast other than Athletic Training. We need to just do a random.
I can't believe we're still athletic trainers.
I know. There's a whole lot of Top Gun talk on the live stream.
Top Gun.
All right. Let's carry over from last week here. We're gonna get this back on. We're back on the rails here.
Did I hit this button yet?
Yeah. FMK, Kevin. Size matters.
What? Nobody told me that.
Abby can confirm or deny. Please don't. Last week we had Ace Bandage wrap talk. Pillow talk.
Wrap bandages.
We're going to continue the pillow talk this week with Ace Bandage sizes.
Yeah.
F, marry, kill. Oh, I need to hit this button. F, marry, kill. 4-inch double.
Whoa, short and thick.
6-inch single.
Ooh, skinny and long.
6-inch double.
Oh, long and thick.
The full
Johnson. I almost started going into not Ace Ventura. Austin Powers quotes. Okay, FMK. Well, I'm definitely going to marry. I married, or I have to marry the 6-inch double.
You committed last week.
I committed to that thing.
That thing's going to leave you sore as hell.
And if I need to do some calisthenics and stretches, I'm just going to do it.
Careful, Kev.
It'll take care of you for the long haul.
You just have to wrap slow.
Man. Wrap slow, don't drop it. And don't let it fall to the floor. Yeah, I have to marry that because I said last week, if I was going to have only one elastic wrap in my athletic training room, it would be a 6-inch double because I think I can do anything with it.
So crazy.
Even your hand, I could do it. I could just
no chance.
Absolutely.
You would end up with a club.
Yeah, that's fine. I would rather have a club than not be able to wrap a shoulder or a back.
Just use 2.
Oh, now I have 2 of them. Okay. And then so I will F. Oh. I'm going to F the 4-inch double because maybe there is a case of I need it to be shorter, but still have the length. That doesn't make sense other than I want it to be shorter, but not be as long of a roll. Every once in a while, because you got to hit the sides. And I think then I have to kill the 6-inch single because I think I can do every other job with either the other ones. I really think the 6-inch single is a luxury. So I don't need it.
It's a luxury.
I'm dirty. I get down and dirty when I'm rolling on some elastic.
Oh gosh.
And so therefore, I don't need your luxury. All I need is the basics. Go.
What did you marry? The
6-inch double. Why wouldn't you?
Boy, this is tough. I'm trying to think dirty versus like actual real life what I would use. I feel like I use the 6-inch single the most.
What do you wrap the most with an elastic wrap? Elbows?
No chance.
Really? Okay. What do you wrap the most? Ankles? Knees?
Ankles.
Now, okay. For what purpose?
Horseshoe.
Okay. All right.
A horseshoe with a wrap.
I will say I've completely abandoned elastic wrap, horseshoe, compression.
You have.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Power
so then
flex.
You're just power flexing.
Yep.
With a horseshoe?
Yep.
Oh, so you're not abandoning the horseshoe.
No. I've completely abandoned using the elastic wrap as a compression tool for an ankle. For an ankle.
Is it just because?
And I would need a 4-inch single for that one.
Nate Marsh is in the house now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Nate, just in time. FMK.
4-inch double, 6-inch single, 6-inch double. Go.
We know what he's going to work with.
Holy Christmas time. So you are just using power flex on your ankles. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's
an
elastic
luxury. Tape. I'm going to use a cohesive elastic tape instead of elastic wrap.
All right. I'm going to have to
agreed, Kevin Joyce.
Marry. I don't really want to do this. Exercise.
Do you need me to talk you out of it? Do you need me?
No, I think I talked myself out of it.
We need to have a talk right before you go down the aisle.
Well, no. So I want to kill the 6-inch double because it's just obnoxious.
Oh.
But if you're going to do a groin wrap, it's the only thing that will get the job done.
Then why don't you F it?
I'm trying to think of what would I do if I didn't have a 6-inch double. I couldn't do that particular thing. And like you said, you can cover all the other things. with other. I do think a 6-inch double is obnoxious.
Not for Kevin and Dylan.
I will F the 6-inch double because every once in a while you just gotta let it rip. So I'll F with the 6-inch double because just for the one, it's a specialty.
Let her rip.
It's a specialty Johnson, and if you need that specialty, then just you need to do it. So in that respect, I guess I have to. I'm gonna marry the 4-inch double, and I'll kill the 6-inch single, even though I would probably use the 6-inch single. No, I probably use a 4-inch single the most, but that's not part of this.
4 ankles.
So I will marry the 4-inch double, and if I have to stop and cut it, I'll cut it. I'll just cut it. You know what? I've got
those
enough
frayed ends on there.
Boom. See ya. It doesn't matter.
You
know what? The problem is I'm going to send it with the athlete, and I'm never going to get it back anyways.
No, you won't.
So who cares if it's ruined? And now I have 2 of them. So if I cut it, now I have another one for the next athlete that's not going to return it. How about that?
Is that a
loophole? Is that okay?
Is there a segment where the most surprising things you got back from your athletes?
Well, that's a great top 5 question. When we get top 5 surveys and we start the next batch, man, we'll get to that.
Do you have those like English ice bags?
Excuse me?
So no. The classic, like, it's in theory waterproof. Got a screw top.
Oh, hard plastic? Like a hard plastic?
A hard plastic screw top. Soft bag.
Okay.
They're called
here's
English
here's
ice
a funny
bags.
story.
Pretty sure.
Found one underneath my sink, cleaning it out a year ago, and my wife's like, "What is this?" I'm like, "Oh, that's Kevin's from when he used to live here."
That is definitely then probably mine.
Yeah. I don't know. We might have pitched it. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder why I had it.
Well, when you used to live with me the first time,
I know, but why would I have had it?
I don't know. That's the first time. That's the only time I've ever seen it. I've never seen one at work.
Really?
Yeah. No, I know exactly what you're talking about because you left one underneath in my kitchen sink.
I just want to make sure I'm not lying that they're called English ice bags.
So then I'll kill the 6-inch. I'll kill the 6-inch singles, even though it's single. It's probably the most effable because it's single. I got a coworker that. Never mind.
Did you mean that?
What's that?
It's most effable because it's single.
Well, you don't want to. Yeah.
I mean, what about a double entendre?
Nope. What do we got here? What did the people say?
I don't know. You tell me.
Oh yeah, the hockey people do all these hip spikas, so they're all up in the 6-inch.
That's where I'm always surprised with you.
I do a couple of shoulders. I don't do many shoulders anymore.
But you don't wrap hot packs and stuff on shoulders and
do
groin spikas. You want to know what? Baseball players?
Sneaky, I think underrated right now is the Venoms. It's a new. It's the heat pack with the vibration built in. I think sneaky. Those are
ice, right?
So with COVID, we didn't do any traditional hot packs last year, and that was friggin' great. I said at the beginning of last year, I said the athletes are going to hate this, but I think it's going to be great for a teaching tool. Like this passive modality is not doing anything for you. You can get by without a moist hot towel. So we used a few of the Venoms because they were new last year. I think they're great. And then you don't have to wrap them because they wrap themselves because they have Velcro attached to them. So kudos to, I would love for Venom to sponsor this podcast. If somebody can tag them or let them know, somebody go on there and then let them know that they need to work with us and be a sponsor of this show. We would love to have some.
That's Hyper
Venom
Ice,
on here.
right?
It is Hyper Ice. Yeah, somebody reach out. We need them in our lives.
By the way, Hyper Ice, I do own a clinic that I could sell your products out of.
All right.
I actually do already.
Oh, we're moving on here.
No. Okay.
Because this show might take forever.
Is it raining?
I don't know. I think that was you. Make it rain. We're going to do our fictional athletic trainer now just to see how long this takes.
We can make it quick.
Somebody, I don't even remember who. Should
I
we
wrote
go
it
on
down.
that? Okay.
Gavin Geltz.
Gavin Geltz, this one's for you. And this was months ago. He said, we want a Lord of the Rings. And I said, I can't do this until I watch it.
And I saw him 14 years ago.
And I watched him during this last travel season when I was on the road. And then we just never got to it. And so now we're like, all right, we got to do it. We got to do it. So Lord of the Rings, Kevin, the first question, before we get into who would make the best athletic trainer from this cast.
Yeah.
What is, in the athletic training world, what is the ring? What's like that object that everyone gravitates towards that is like
hot pack,
moist hot towel,
the hot tub, the hypervolt.
So it's like precious. What's precious?
What is the precious
in the athletic training? And if you're on the live stream, let us know what you think, and then let us know who you think from Lord of the Rings would make the best athletic trainer and why.
What would be the ring?
Nate says a roll of tape, which it like just the cardboard.
Is that too obvious?
The cardboard, scissors.
Like what holds the power in the athletic training room other than
the athletes,
the athletic trainer? What can possess people, right? Like that could end up making them have an altered state of mind because they have it on them. Right?
I think it might be a hot pack.
It really might be a hot pack. That or maybe like an H-wave.
Analgesic balm.
An analgesic balm. Tape. A roll of tape. The hot tub. There's part of me that does think it's actually the hot tub. Because, like to your point earlier, active warm-up is better than passive, but we all have athletes that become little, ornery because they didn't get their passive warm-up in, right?
We got roll tape, ice bath, scissors, tape, my gator.
Normatex. Ooh.
Precious equals ice after activity, food, self-treatment, Normatex. Massage gun. I'm gonna say a massage gun.
With how many places have massage guns now? It used to be a rare thing because it used to be so expensive. But now that a lot of places, it's definitely you would definitely have in a high school athletic training room 12 athletes fighting for the massage gun. 100%.
Yeah. Nate says if someone steals his scissors, he'll turn them into Gollum. Looking for it. Or he will turn into Gollum. All right, so let's get into the characters here. Try and figure out if we have a good fictional athletic trainer.
Yeah, you go through the characters, and I'll give my 2 cents. And if there's one that I'm like, I don't really remember who that is.
Yeah, this can be a quick hitter.
Yeah,
because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got like 11 characters written down.
I have 4.
All right, let's start with
okay.
Shit, I should probably make sure I get the names right. Is it Gimli?
Gimli. Yeah.
Gimli the dwarf. Can you say? I'm sorry. That's what he's a dwarf on the show. That was his race.
It's okay.
I don't want to be socially
like it. He's not a real person.
Okay, well, I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend any dwarfs.
You're not calling somebody that's 5'4" a dwarf. You're actually calling a dwarf a dwarf. It's okay.
Okay.
Gimli actually is. Go for it. What do you got?
I like just him. Solid. He's going to be old school, rough, like no nonsense. Let's go. Get your F and S together.
He's also
got a little Sour Patch Kid stuck right here. It's coming.
Drink some beer. Throw it up like a cat. Hairball. He's funny. He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And I think
he's competitive.
He has this like I know I'm the little guy, like so I'm gonna be funny.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm still gonna get the job done. So why? What do you want?
So he's got this thing with I got it written down. I gotta just double check. I think it is.
Abby says, dude is brave, but not all that smart.
Legolas. Him and Legolas have this really fun dynamic where they're in battle and they're like, I got 12 kills. No, I got 13. And like, they're like keeping track of everything and they're like trying to one up each other. Yeah. I think that's great. That's a great dynamic that athletic trainers are like, what's that thing you're like, I did 6 tape jobs today in 14 minutes, or whatever. So I think they both have that little roll up the sleeves, let's get things done mentality to him.
I like him. He's high on the list. High on the list.
How about Samuel Gunji? Is it? Sammy.
Everybody knows who Sammy is.
Well, I want to call him Samuel Tarly because he reminded me of Samuel Tarly from Game of Thrones. But
a little bit.
I mean, Rudy here.
He's got a little more gumption than Samuel Tarly does.
A little bit. I think he would make a great athletic trainer.
I think he actually would too. He's a hobbit.
Hobbit.
Right.
Level-headed.
Yep.
He's kind of the moral compass.
Yep.
He's a good identifier of character.
Yep.
And like he can like spot like he's like, no, Gollum, bad. I don't care what you say.
I don't trust him.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't trust Gollum. I just don't.
And he's an optimist, which I think you need to be a good athletic trainer. Look, I know it sucks. You're going through rehab. It sucks. The injury sucks, but we're gonna get better. It's gonna improve day to day.
He's very he's very sensible.
Yeah.
Right. Like there's a lot of common sense walking through him, which I think also very high on the list right now.
Holy Abby! Abby's coming strong. She says when she sucks the life out of her baby daddy, she's going for Legolas next. The hot elf. Oh my God. She's calling her shot right now.
Damn.
Someone send Orlando Bloom a message.
Wow. We just took this podcast to another level.
This is a level 9. And Samuel's like, he's going to show up day after day after day, even when, what's his name? Frodo says, get away. He just doesn't give up. He keeps coming back, and
he doesn't have mood swings.
Yeah,
you know, like maybe at some point that I'm forgetting, but he's not moody. Like, and that's where if you want to go to Frodo's moody.
Frodo, okay, yep. So he's another hobbit. He is brave. Here's the thing. Yeah, he is moody. He's kind of a little bit whiny. He's a little woe is me, but he actually is that athletic trainer at the end of August where you're like looking and the lights are on, but just barely. He's just worn out. He's like, he's been possessed. You can just be like, oh my God. Yeah. You need a break.
He's been holding on to the massage gun too long.
Yes. He's like, oh my God, I've been here 13 hours already. Can I go home, please? So that doesn't make him the best. It just makes him maybe the most relatable now.
That's a good way to describe him, I think.
Every athletic trainer has been in that spot where you're like, I gotta go home.
And he clearly is. So he's in it for the long game, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't care what's going on right now. He cares about accomplishing the end task. Right? Getting the ring to where it's supposed to be.
He is doing it for the right reasons. I'll say that.
And he does even when he knows that it's bad for him, he's still doing the job.
Yep.
He will accept I'm turning into a dick because I'm holding on to this ring.
Yeah.
But
I'm doing it for you so you don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's the athletic trainer that he's the athletic trainer that is doing all the behind the scenes work. Like he's loading all the carts, the trunks, all that. He's kind of getting the short end of the stick.
I really want everybody that's not on the live.
Go check out the YouTube video where all the comments pop up.
If anything, just try to experience this as a live one.
Yeah, check us out on YouTube.
Watch it, and then just allow the comments to come up because I think you can do that. Yeah. I think they will show up as the video.
Yeah, in real time.
Oh, man. Thought this was a safe space.
So good. All right, how about Iowan?
It is, Abby.
Eowyn?
It's a very safe space.
Iowan? I think it's Iowan.
Josh Ewan?
Eowyn. It's the female character. I think that's isn't that Catherine or Kate Blanchett? Kate Blanchett, right?
Kate Blanchett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a fighter.
Talk about an actress.
Nope. That's the wrong one. That's not her. Iowan is not Kate Blanchett. She's the one that ends up like trying to hook up with. She tries hooking up with. Not, is it Legolas?
Legolas.
No, it's not Legolas. Oh, she tries hooking up with Aragorn, but he's already spoken for. That's who it is. I don't know who the actress is.
Everybody's always trying to hook up with Aragorn.
Anyways, she's the one that like sneaks into the army. She sneaks into the fight when she's not supposed to.
Who are we talking about?
Iowan. Liv Tyler. Thank you, Kevin Joyce. Thank you. Liv Tyler's character. It's the Aerosmith kid. So she...
Aerosmith kid.
Yeah.
I really don't remember.
Okay,
that.
so she ends up... if you've ever seen Robin Hood, it's kind of like... never mind. I'm not even going to go there.
Okay.
So she is not supposed to be in the fight, but she finds a way to like get involved in the fight because she's kind of lost everybody back home.
Okay.
So she's a fighter.
I kind of
she's kind of like, she believes in the tradition of the house and all this stuff. She kind of is a rule. She's a rule breaker, which is interesting because she's not really supposed to be doing this, but she's just trying to represent.
Right.
She's a roll up the sleeves and let's get this shit done, even though I'm not supposed to. She's got a lot of attitude. It's a good attitude.
Is she like Mulan?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh.
I kind of compare it to the female lead in Robin Hood with Russell Crowe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Kind of that, I'm not taking your shit just because you're a man.
Was that Kate Blanchett?
No. In Robin Hood?
Seriously.
I don't know. Actually, that was in Robin Hood. I think that was Kate Blanchett, yes.
Yeah.
But not in this movie. This is Liv Tyler.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that.
Elf woman. All right. She'd be good. Elf woman. She's good.
Okay. She's good.
I don't even know if she was in the first one. I think she was in the second and third one. All right.
That was totally Kate Blanchett.
All right. How about
Marion.
Gollum?
Marion. Yeah, she plays Marion. Gollum. I don't know. You can say Gollum. I don't know. Yeah, everybody tell us it's Gollum or Golem. Who the F cares? Precious, right? Dude's a freak.
Obsessed. He's obsessive. He's like, he's going to have the most impeccable athletic training kit. Nothing's ever getting stolen. Sure. He's never letting anything walk.
No.
What about, he's also skilled as a tracker, and he's a survivor. But other than that, I don't know if he's any good.
He's like this weird mix of like, he's necessary, and he really does have some goodness to him, but at the same time, like, no, like you would end up thinking all of my rehabs are based on not whether or not I don't care. I care about my numbers. I care about, like, I really do care that your rehab goes well, but if it's going bad, it ain't my fault.
He's the athletic trainer that still believes in ice and that it works and is going to prove that ice works.
Oh, okay. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Totally.
Chug as long as we're doing a live. They're talking about how this live thing is going to work next year. All right. Boromir.
What happened? Chug as long as Kevin talks?
They're talking about all the comments.
Drinking games?
The next time we do a live show and everyone can be involved, how we can do a Candid Athletic Training drinking game.
Oh, man.
So what about Boromir, which is what's the actor's name? Sean something. He's the dad in Game of Thrones that got,
Well, spoiler alert.
I didn't say it.
If you don't want to see him past the first season.
Is Sean what?
Bean.
Sean Bean. I was going to say Sean Barry, but that was a former Major League Baseball player.
Sean Barry?
So what do you think? As an athletic trainer here.
I don't really know. That one I can't really remember.
He's a little. Well, one, he makes he's the ultimate sacrifice. Like, really gives himself up for the rest of the group. A little arrogant, but really talented.
I totally get him and Vigo mixed up sometimes.
Who? Vigo?
Yeah.
I don't know who Vigo is.
Viggo Mortensen.
Oh.
Aragorn. Aragon? That's what Aragon, I think it is. Aragon. Yeah.
All right. So how about he's got good hand-eye coordination. Probably be a really good taper. Good with wound care. Those kind of things. Good in emergency situations. Calm under pressure. Him and Aragon, and probably Legolas.
Fighters.
The fighters. They're just good under pressure.
They're warriors.
Yeah.
They're the athletes.
Yep.
They're not us. Right. I mean, like, pressure is pressure, but there's so much more to it.
How about Bilbo Baggins?
Bilbo?
Martin Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
Who I really like as an actor. I think he's really an underrated
Phenomenal.
actor.
I actually, when I see him in a movie, like, oh, he's in that? Yeah. I bet it's pretty good.
Sherlock.
Even more sensible than what's his face, right? Sam?
Maybe.
Isn't he like the...
No, I think he was the one that had the ring before. Isn't he the one that had the ring before? No, I might be wrong.
He's like the center of the Hobbit movie.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, see, which I have not seen. I just saw the original 3 now. I haven't seen any of the Hobbit stuff, either. So that's way over my head.
So I can't really speak on him.
Oh, Jesus, Kevin Joyce.
What?
Oh, it's so true. All right, so let's just skip Bilbo. I don't know it. We're gonna skip him.
I don't think he's really a major.
We talked Frodo. We talked a little bit of Legolas, right? How Legolas has got the kind of thing going on with
again. He's an athlete.
Good hand-eye coordination, great archer, good eyesight.
He's an athlete.
Really good eyesight. Actually, can see a long ways away.
Yeah, I don't need him taking care of me though. I need him out on the field.
I don't know. I might take him. All right.
No, I need him on the field.
All right, let's get to Gandalf here.
Oh.
We got Gandalf and we got Aragorn left.
I mean, Gandalf's too good. He's like the all-knowing everything. He can do anything he wants.
Okay, so he's a wizard.
Yeah.
He's got some magic. Got this whole Harry Potter thing going on. Remember when we did that episode 2?
A little crossover there.
Wait, what happens if you lose your wand? You lose your stick.
Yep.
Now, I will say this.
You don't need a stick, I don't think.
Gandalf, the Great, you shall not pass, disappears for a big chunk of the movie. Like,
oh, yeah.
How reliable is that guy?
Shows up at the end, though.
He shows up just for the fourth quarter. How great would that be? Hey, guys, I'm checking in for pregame. I'll see you in the fourth quarter. If anything happens, meet me at the sidelines at the 7-minute mark. That's what he said. He basically said, go to the third tree on the left on the third Sunday of the 4th month of this sun moon.
Well, what if
he's like, and bring 3 game readies with you, and we'll make this work. That's basically who he was, Gandalf.
What if the whole thing though is that he knew, hey, I'm gonna set you up, but then like I'm gonna let you fend for yourself for a little bit because you have to figure out how to be self-reliant. I'm not always gonna be there for you, and then when you do become a little self-reliant, I'm gonna even give you some more at the end
with a little magic touch.
Right? So therefore, I like him as an athletic trainer. I like him as the athletic trainer that says, no, my athletes need to learn how to fall so they can get back up. How about that?
All right, last one, and then we got to make a decision. So if you're on the live stream, tell us of all these characters we've talked about, pick one. All right, Aragon. Tell me what you think.
Again, I think he's the star athlete.
I
think he's the captain of the team.
He's the athletic trainer we all aspire to be. You want deep down, you want to be the king. You want to have all the fame and the glory, but we're never going to get there. So maybe he's the most unrealistic athletic trainer, even though he might make a good one. He's like he's got the speeches. He's got the rally the troops kind of thing.
Okay, so maybe he's the Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I want to know if any athletic trainer has ever given the pregame or postgame speech.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there's athletic trainers out there that do it. Absolutely.
Kevin Joyce asked a good question. He said, all right, seriously, why didn't the Eagles just fly over the volcano so they could drop the ring in? I don't know.
Hey,
short
don't make sense out of things.
All right, Kev, so you got to pick one here. Out of all these characters, who's making the best?
Sam.
Damn you. That's where I was going to. You have to.
I mean, I think Frodo has Frodo has a chance to be.
No.
But I think even there's part of me that likes Gimli even more than Frodo from an athletic training standpoint. I want a little get down and dirty, but not
That's why I'm picking humor. That's why I'm picking Sam.
Yeah, and that's why I think I have to pick Sam.
He legit said, "I can't carry the ring, but I'll carry you."
Oh yeah,
that first person carry right there. One, just shows he's got some skill, but two, he's just outside the box thinker. He's got some common sense.
Yeah,
and he follow through, get the job done.
Totally.
So we're gonna say that. If anybody else on the live stream has something, let us know. We could put this up. Maybe we can't do a poll with this many people, but maybe we'll just do an open-ended question.
I think you could do a poll.
So many characters in this show.
Get rid of some.
And Abby makes a good point. Martin Freeman,
Abby makes a good point.
Bilbo Baggins was never in the Lord of the Rings original 3, so that's why I never recognized him. He was just in the Hobbit series, the prequels, so I don't even know why I wrote him down. So
whatever. It's all the same movie.
All right, so you and I are saying Samwise, whatever.
So, did you have to read Lord of the Rings when you were in high school?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't get to read anything for fun in high school.
When all those movies were coming out,
Harry Potter and all that stuff.
Harry Potter was even after me. That was when I was in high school, little kids in England were reading Harry Potter.
I thought you were going to say Little Kim.
Little Kim was rapping her ass off. No, I was in high school when Lord of the Rings came out, and I remember people talking about these are these iconic books that people read in high school, and I'm like, I'm in high school and I've never heard of Lord of the Rings, so I was just wondering what era of high school read Lord of the Rings, because you were the 90s. I was early 2000s.
Yeah, it was way beyond me. I didn't even really know about the Harry Potter until I was working at a restaurant, and one of the other servers was sitting down on our breaks reading this. I'm like, what are you talking about? It was just way beyond me.
Mm-hmm.
So
either way.
All right, a lot of characters, a lot to talk about there. Abby agrees Sam would be her choice as well. So,
I thought Legolas was her choice.
Well, that's her other choice.
Womp womp.
All right, we got 3 featured topics for you tonight. Let's get to them.
We didn't do friend or foe.
No, we're not gonna. We're skipping it. And we're back.
Topics of the week.
Oh, yeah.
We have 3.
Yeah, pick one.
Pick one. Towels. Let's start with your towels.
Okay.
You posted some.
All right, we're gonna. Yeah, this is my minute to rant here.
Minute to win it.
So I put a experiment out, a test on social media.
That's effed up, dude.
Candid _ATC. Y'all didn't fail me. But you kind of did.
What?
So I put a picture up of a towel stack, and I just said, rate this. Tell me, would you use this? I put a stack of towels out there. Would you use this stack of towels or not? How do you feel about it? And it was not. I just threw them together as fast as I could. I didn't sort them by color. I didn't clean up the edges. I wanted to see what people said.
Okay.
Because we were brought up in our program is every towel has to be folded so pristine and neat and nice. And the edges have to match and all the colors need to be the same and sorted and all this stuff. And I finally just said, why? The athletes don't care. Why should I care? And I just tried it once and I just did it for the picture.
Uh-huh.
And I got blown up a little bit by people.
Did you?
See, Dylan, that towel stack was atrocious. And where I want to go with this is, I get it. A little bit, it says a little bit about attention to detail, things like that. However, get a grip, people. We're here to take care of people. We're not here to take care of towels. We, as athletic trainers, focus sometimes so much on the wrong things. And I get it. It's just a symbol. And I'm just trying to make a point, and I just did it a little bit to see where this would go on social media, and this is where it's going. When I go into work, I should care about one thing, and that's making sure the athletes are taken care of. The towels are clean. They wipe the ultrasound gel off. They are used for rehab the same. They'll clean the spray the same. Should it really matter if I got multiple towels of this? I mean, one, I didn't separate by color. Is that a huge deal? Are we all about segregation here?
No, not. I was to say not nowadays.
And I've had that OCD where I'm like, let's put all the yellow towels here, all the white towels here, all the black towels here, and
school colors, baby.
School
Go
colors,
Panthers.
yeah. Yeah, and I get what you're saying, Dylan. It looks cleaner, and you want to present a clean look, but should it matter? I'm just saying, is our OCD too much? What's the priority here? What are your thoughts, Kevin? I could rant on this for a little bit. I'm just trying to question the why here a little bit.
I'm trying to be the antagonist of making a very clean towel environment. So, but this is my personal experience. College, very clean towel environment. John was, we all know, if anybody knows John, he liked to have things neat and tidy. And then when I got to professional baseball, I will honestly say I folded a lot of towels, but nowhere near as much as our clubhouse staff did. And our clubhouse staff was very proud to make immaculate stacks of towels where every single one of them was folded the exact same way. They were all facing the exact same way, all of the above. And I appreciated that because it was easily something that could have been not an important thing for them to do because they had a lot of shit to do. But they took the time to take care of us from the towel standpoint, and I appreciated it. So there's part of me that I think I have it built into me of wanting the towels to look nice and tidy because of that, because somebody else at some point went out of their way to make my life look cleaner and neater and better. I mean, to be honest. Now, from my personal, is it important that we have all towels facing the same way and of the same color and the same fabric and the same whatever? No, because we could get the job done. It could just be a towel bin, and I will grab one to get the job done. I do appreciate, though, because I use towels as bolsters a lot, that they're folded the right way. And it's very interesting because now in my clinic, I have 5 different towels that we have in our drawer. And I've been experimenting with different folding techniques to see which one's a better setup. And I haven't like gravitated or settled on what my favorite is.
Sure.
But I do know when the towel is folded messy, I refold it so that there's consistency of the bolstering when I use the towels. Now, if I'm only using them for cleaning, I really could give a rat's ass. If I'm only using them to wipe ultrasound gel off of somebody, which I don't even do anymore, but back in the day, I don't care. But for consistent purposes of propping somebody's shoulder, propping somebody's knee, something like that, I need them cohesive. But I think it's a very good topic of like, if we're going to be OCD about that, do we have to be OCD about everything? Do we have, like, and is it okay?
And trust me, I've been that person where the towels all have to, like, I've counted out how many are in each stack before. I've been that person. And just for the picture, I did it this way.
Yeah.
Because I just wanted to see what the response was. And it's a little sad to me that we can't get past it.
I don't think
and that we pick apart something so unimportant.
I think one out of every 50 athletes actually like look and say, "Oh, look at all those towels. They're stacked neatly. This athletic trainer has everything else neat and tidy in their life."
We don't.
And we definitely don't. We really don't.
We're faking it.
Look at the inside of my backpack.
The best 2 minutes of your day. Oh, treatment.
Hey, that 6-inch double. Yeah. That's interesting. And where does that line, like, so if you care about towels being neat and organized, do you let that leak everywhere else? I don't know.
I mean, I totally understand the other side of the argument. I'm an expert devil's advocate. Like, I get it. It is a cleanness. It's an organization. It's a attention to detail, all those things. I'm just saying that sometimes, I know the comments are out of control. Hannah's back. She just starts throwing haymakers right away.
Hannah just got on the podcast, everybody.
She's talking about cleanup on aisle Hannah over here.
Cleanup on aisle 4.
Oh, Christmas time. So I get it. I do get it.
Oh, Christmas time? What?
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I just sometimes think we need to take a step back and analyze. Maybe I'm putting so much time and energy into the wrong things. If I'm putting so much time and energy into the towels, maybe I could be putting more time and energy into what else?
Okay.
Do we all think about that ever?
Okay.
If I stopped putting my energy over here, maybe I have a little bit more over there. Just saying. And I don't necessarily agree or disagree. I'm just arguing to argue because that's what Candid Athletic Training is.
I will say, I think there's value in young, whether it's athletic training students, little burp, athletic training students or young athletic trainers, that like, if you can set up your tape counter to be clean, efficient,
that's a great one. I didn't even think of the tape counter, the OCD on the tape counter.
If you can set up your towels to be clean, efficient, organized, like those end up being easy maybe monotonous and maybe a little time consuming tasks, but like that make the rest of your day less complicated. And I don't know. I could be completely bullshitting there. You could have 4 boxes or however many different styles of tape you have. Just have a box of them on the counter. And whatever, who cares? Grab one out of the box.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it have to be stacked neatly like a tripod?
Tripods, triangles, whatever it might be, yeah. All right.
A pyramid.
So that's just one food for thought.
That's another one. That's another poll.
What?
Do you stack the tape? How do you stack your 1.5-inch white tape? Do you do a pyramid? Do you do a triangle? Do you do just stacks of 4?
It's an FMK next week's.
Maybe.
All right. Give us another one. Another feature topic tonight. Feature topic number 2.
Something happened at the Lions, Detroit Lions. And I apologize if you're in Michigan and you're a Detroit Lions fan, or anywhere across the country as a Detroit Lions fan.
Let's see if I can you're an athletic trainer. Here it is.
Yeah. So the Detroit Lions just fired their head athletic trainer,
Dave.
And we're talking
Granito.
Like, Dave, you got fired 1 week into preseason.
It's 1 week into preseason. I mean, how are you going to get fired on your day off?
That is a really weird. That happens a lot in football. Why would an organization decide to do that?
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
And it's obviously a really well-run organization for sure, because Detroit's done so well.
Yes. I mean, they have all of their I's and T's and so forth, crossed and X'd.
How are you going to give a guy 1 week into the preseason?
And the guy, so Dave was hired, I think his first season was 2019. And then he had to deal with COVID in 2020. Now, I don't know the whole story. What I do know is the article I sent you. What I do know is that article first makes it sound like the Lions have had a lot of injuries, particularly soft tissue injuries. We all know that an athletic trainer can't be held accountable for, say, 3 guys get concussions in a game. Like, it's not something we can be held accountable for. What do we got?
Gavin Geltz said he didn't put the cover sheet on his TPS report.
Oh, no.
We're going to have you come in on Saturday and then on Sunday. Lumberg factor.
What are you doing on Saturday?
I haven't received my paycheck.
But then the article goes into, the head athletic trainer was the last person of the previous regime, the previous GM, the previous head coach. That previous GM, head coach, whatever, had New England Patriot ties. This guy was an assistant athletic trainer with the Patriots for years, so forth. Now, my personal experience, this happens in professional base or in all pro sports.
Okay, but here's the thing. If you're going to clean house, you clean house right when it happens.
Absolutely.
What the F? It's just standard. Like, every athletic trainer who's at the professional setting knows this could happen to me. Mm-hmm. It's not a surprise at all. But don't give a guy
a year.
Don't give a guy a couple. No, because this is a brand new coach this year. Don't give him 3 or 4 weeks. Matt Patricia got fired at the end of last season. Yeah. So then the new guy with the muscles or whatever, I forgot the head coach's name.
Dan.
Don't just say, I think I'll be cool with this guy, and then realize you're not cool with the guy, and then all of a sudden, we got to make a change. You know what? Then you should have made a change. You should have had a plan when you came in.
What I worry about is that there's more to the story. I bet there's something to this story of the athletic trainer and the head coach, or the athletic trainer and the new GM were not seeing eye to eye on certain things, and so they said, this is how we're going to spin this in the media.
Yeah.
Poor communication, or we've had too many injuries, so we have to make an example out of somebody. And what I hate in this situation is that I think pro sports get glorified a lot.
Yep.
When I bet he's pretty solid at his job. Right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure at some point, I mean, he's spent how many years in professional sports and has gone up in rankings. I think he was there. I also saw that he was something about director of medicine or something at Michigan. And whatever, maybe the guy knows somebody and keeps giving him jobs. Same time, the volatility of an athletic training position in professional sports is really scary to me. And that's,
you should know.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah.
I think there is something to be said about not letting everybody else make decisions for your career. And sometimes that is saying, I really love being an athletic trainer, so I'm going to be an athletic trainer at a small college, or I'm going to be an athletic trainer at a high school, or I'm going to be an athletic trainer at a clinic, because at least I know when I do my job well, nope, I'm not going to make $150,000 a year, but I will have job security, right? I think
pros and cons. We've always talked about it. Priorities and pros and cons to everything.
Big time.
I just feel like obviously there's going to be injuries in preseason. Every team has it.
Yep.
And you should it's just the timing. Something about the timing of this makes zero sense. Unless there was just a personality conflict. So be it.
And there is. I mean, God forbid the athletic trainer becomes the scapegoat.
So now who becomes the new head athletic trainer? Did it say in the article?
The assistant athletic trainer. Who, whatever. The head coach said we have a really great relationship with, but
for now,
dude, honestly, you're the next one on the chopping block.
Yeah.
You're gone next year until so-and-so brings in their guy. And
well, I heard something that the Lions, in their history of their franchise, have never rehired a coach. They've never made it past the first contract.
Oh, so they've never extended a coach. Like they've never
ever.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true, because maybe Wayne Fonts, maybe it's
Sure.
since Wayne Fonts, but
Wow.
at least in the last 30 years,
Wow.
not a single coach has made it past.
Dang.
Not even Jim Caldwell.
Wow. That is interesting.
Anyways, I thought it was whatever. It's just a loser.
Well, hopefully that organization is actually like figuring some things out.
Wrong.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully they're not, because they're in our division.
Lions suck. Don't worry about it. They suck. Okay, next topic.
Last topic. Dylan Campbell.
Dylan effing Campbell.
Are you still on?
You better frickin' be on. Because this one's to you. Dylan brings up a topic. Posted it on Candid Athletic Training.com.
Whoa.
Wow. I think that's why we have an echo. Turn your speaker off.
I don't know how to do that.
Push mute on your... Yep. I think he figured it out.
All right. Sorry about that technical difficulty.
Oh, it's just part of the show. Dylan went on to CandidAthleticTraining.com. He is a member, and he provided us a topic to talk about, and so we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
That's how that works, right? So he was wondering, what do we think, and what do other athletic trainers think about these specialty games? MLB just did a... What?
Gavin just paused.
I just paused because Rick Cox apparently is calling me and us out on some.
You're the producer.
You're the producer. We can't talk about what you want to talk about. Sorry, Rick.
Give it to us again.
We'll have to, give it to us again, because apparently
clearly
I
missed that one.
I have no idea. Anyway, number one fan of the show, Dylan. Sorry, Rick. Longest fan, Rick. We'll get to yours. and craziest fan Abby / Hannah. Whatever you guys want to talk about, we'll talk about too. Anyway, MLB just did the Field of Dreams game, right? So
did you watch it?
I didn't. I honestly, I didn't know it was happening until it actually happened. Specialty games in pro sports like that are very interesting because there's a lot of organization that needs to happen for athletic trainers and everybody among, like, I mean, it's pretty wild, the production that exists. And I don't know. I mean, I'm really hoping that they set up an athletic training room in the house that was at Field of Dreams in the movie.
Yeah.
I hope it was in the basement with one table and a leaky faucet in the background where they do their laundry. I don't think it was. I think there's a full stadium there now. But specialty games in athletic training, whether it's Field of Dreams, the Winter Classics when they do a hockey game at a baseball stadium, or even bringing it down to senior nights and appreciation nights.
I think that's what Dylan just said. He's like, neutral games suck, but he wants to talk more about first responder night, senior night, etc. The theme nights.
Theme nights for athletic trainers. Where the F is the guy that tapes ankle nights?
Could you imagine that? Actually,
yes, I can.
I can't. I remember. I mean, some organizations do during National Athletic Training Month. They'll recognize the athletic trainers.
Yeah.
Some on social media. Some. I remember getting called out working for an organization, and then I got the opportunity to step out pregame of a Bucks game and be recognized for National Athletic Training Month. I thought that was pretty special.
Yeah.
Even though they were terrible back then.
That doesn't matter.
So anyways.
They won the championship this year.
So,
you're part of that. Did you get your ring yet?
I'm going to.
Okay. Good for you.
So what do you think of what do you think of the game? I mean, I think we had this conversation on Friend or Foe for
senior night, because it's like it's a bittersweet night sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what if the seniors hurt? What if seniors don't play? Things like that.
It also screws up your internal clock a little bit, your schedule. Maybe the halftime's a little extra long. Maybe the pregame is a little long.
That's very true.
You got to shift your treatment schedule. All those kind of things. I mean, it's a little inconvenient for an athletic trainer, but it's not about us, and it never has been about us. So I think you just deal with it.
You know what I liked the most about the particularly when I was in minor league sports, there was, a lot of different specialty games. Like in big leagues, there's Mother's Day, Father's Day, 4th of July, so forth. But like in the minor leagues, they would do these fun appreciation nights. And I think I liked being part of the team in that aspect. So I would get, the hat that the team got. I would get, the armband or whatever it was, and it felt like we were all in something together. And so I would make a special effort to wear, my pink underwear on Mother's Day. Not that I
did you. So you got when we have a pink out game, I would try and dress up in appropriate and just support the cause.
Yeah, and I think that is fun. I don't in my career, it never was an inconvenience. It was always fun, and it was always, we got the special tape for this day, or
let me ask you a question. When you were with the professional team, when you were with the minor league team, when they did the pregame, not like, here's the team, here's the roster, they say the coach. Did they say the athletic trainer?
Opening day, yeah.
Just opening day.
Yeah.
When you were with the major league team, did they say Dan's name, or just opening day?
Just opening day.
and then the assistants will get called out as well.
Yep. Yeah.
Just opening day.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Which is where we need to start. We need to do better.
Do better.
So
we're on the roster.
Every televised broadcast of a Major League Baseball game, they tell you who the umpires are. They announce the umpires every single game.
And who cares?
Who are the healthcare professionals? So if we want to advocate for the profession, that's where it should kind of start. I know in the college setting, I know at least one school in our conference that announces the athletic trainer every single game.
Nice.
In our school, I don't get mentioned, and in fact, I shouldn't say it doesn't bother me because it kind of does a little bit. I'll be honest, because they announce an assistant coach who's not even on the team anymore. Yeah, because that's in the book. They just read off the book, the roster.
I mean,
assistant coach Mike
Getz.
Assistant coach Mike Getz hasn't been a coach for multiple years, and I love Mike. He's one of my closest friends. But if we're advocating for the profession, that's how we should start. I want to know where, that's what this is about. Advocating for, that's where we started the podcast. So where do we start? Do we start with sports media? Do we start with the broadcasters who are always saying trainer? How do we get them to say athletic trainer? How do we get more recognition?
Slap them in the face.
Yeah. So that's so Dylan was announced every home game last year. That's cool. That's the way it should be. How do we get more of that? So I think that's a little side tangent from, do we like the
specialty?
Star Wars night.
Right.
Those kind of things. I like them because they're different. They break up the monotony of the season.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I don't think it affects our
Yeah, they don't
game.
affect me.
Or
other than it might throw off, a senior night might throw off your schedule.
Yeah.
Not necessarily for baseball, but for other sports. Maybe you got to shift to treatment or something. But as far as the other stuff, I like it because it breaks up the monotony of the season.
I also kind of like it from, you get to be a little bit of a fan. You get a little fan experience sometimes with those specialty games. There's just this little different aura amongst things, like the special jerseys, special hats, so forth. Got anything else?
No, I was just reading the comments about who gets announced and who doesn't. And it seems like maybe I'm the only one that doesn't. I should do better at my job.
Oh, my gosh.
So
again, it's your first year in playing. I mean,
maybe it's just a difficult
nobody
name to
knows
pronounce.
who you are.
It's okay.
Chad's hard.
They can't see.
They also don't.
That's why I have a thumb.
They also don't know
Chad's
your
hard.
full
2
name.
minutes.
They don't know your full name. You should give them your full name.
Rupert.
Chadster, Rupert, Henna Barry.
Oh. All right, we did 3 feature topics. Is that enough?
3 feature topics.
Let's
what
shut
the hell
this
are
thing
we
down.
Doing?
Well, again, thanks to everybody who got us into the People's Choice Podcast Awards Finals, Science and Medicine. We really appreciate it. Kevin and I appreciate it. Look for the award show. I have to go to the website and figure out when that is.
It was fun last year.
Yeah.
When we watched that.
We got to make a video, Kev.
We do. We do have to make a video.
So, check us out on social media, Candid_ATC. Send us an email. Rick, resend us a feature topic. Email us, candidathletictraining@gmail.com. Our website, candidathletictraining.com. Check out all of our gear. You can get yourself... No, you can't get that t-shirt. Get some gear. Get yourself a look at a membership package. We've got some really cool discounts.
We do.
If you become a member. It's a one-time, I shouldn't say that, it's a yearly donation to us.
Yearly.
We've got costs that we have to keep up. Thank you to Healthy Roster for helping with those costs, the official sponsor of the show, healthyroster.com. Thank you to MKE Brew Fitness. I don't even know what it is. Brew Fitness MKE for letting us hang out here and do it.
Don't worry, it's his first time, everybody.
137 shows. I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Check out MedBridge. We have a special link. If you go to any of our podcasts, you can go to the not the comments, but the information of that podcast, and you can get to a link that will give you money off your MedBridge account. And remember, if you're already a MedBridge member, Wait until that expires and then use our discount, because then you'll save even more money. We got bespoke post on there. We have, again, the dry needling, master dry needling. Chad's drawing something on his piece of paper that I am very curious about.
I'm drawing a gun, shooting myself in the head, because that's how this episode went for me.
So you can get dry needling certified with athletic training. I'm telling you, if your state allows you to do it, just do it. MedBridge, dry needling, bespoke post, healthy roster, and so much more. Go to that website called candidathletictraining.com. Learn a little bit more about what I do, not what he does, but what I do, and get yourself a structural elements little membership. Should we shut this one down?
Yeah,
I think everybody stopped listening a long time ago.
And I stopped talking correctly.
Right.
We'll see y'all next week.
We love you guys.
Take care.
Bye.